more than 150 kilometers. That is the exact distance where any invading aircraft is rendered completely defenseless before even detecting its adversary. As the armed forces of the Philippines faces critical territorial vulnerabilities in the West Philippine Sea, a massive defense pitch from Europe has shattered traditional Indo Pacific strategic calculations. By mid-2026, Italian defense giant Leonardo officially proposed a comprehensive package featuring 32 Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche, 5 fighter jets, integrated with the deadly MBDA Meteor air-to-air missile system. For a nation whose current air defense relies heavily on just 12 light FA-50PH aircraft with zero beyond visual range combat capabilities, its outer maritime borders remain dangerously exposed to high-end foreign threats. On paper, leading global defense analysts argue that Manila has reached a critical geopolitical flashpoint where their only tactical salvation would be the establishment of an asymmetric aerial denial zone. So, why would European defense planners offer their most advanced twin-engine platform to a nation traditionally bound to American military aid? And what makes the Meteor missile an absolute nightmare for regional competitors? Before we go on, do you think this European fighter jet will change the balance of power in Asia? And tell me where you are watching from. Subscribe to the channel now so you never miss our deep dive defense updates. This potential multi-billion-dollar Eurofighter Typhoon acquisition aligns perfectly with the newly activated Comprehensive Archipelagic Defense Concept, a strategic doctrine launched by the Philippine Department of National Defense to rapidly shift focus from domestic counterinsurgency toward robust maritime defense. By bringing the cutting-edge Tranche 5 standard into the equation, the alliance is not just selling hardware. They are offering an industrial partnership designed to completely bypass the strict technological restrictions usually imposed by Washington, making this the most disruptive defense proposal in Southeast Asia. At the heart of this massive 32-aircraft proposal is the Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 5, a twin-engine, twin-tail powerhouse that redefines modern aerial warfare. Equipped with two EJ-200 turbofan engines, the Eurofighter Typhoon achieves a maximum speed of Mach 2.35 and a supercruise capability, allowing it to sustain supersonic speeds without activating fuel-guzzling afterburners. For Philippine military planners navigating the vast expanse of the West Philippine Sea, this provides a massive combat radius of over 1,300 kilometers, ensuring prolonged loiter times over contested islands. Furthermore, its ability to operate from short, rugged runways of just 800 meters means it can deploy from austere island bases, preventing them from being rendered useless by initial adversarial ballistic strikes. But the true technological crown jewel is the Mk2 active electronically scanned array radar, which not only tracks multiple stealth targets from extreme distances, but also features high-power electronic attack capabilities to jam and blind enemy early warning systems. When paired with the MBDA Meteor air-to-air missile, this fighter jet becomes an absolute predator. Operating at speeds exceeding Mach 4 with a range beyond 150 kilometers, the Meteor replaces conventional solid-fuel rocket motors with a revolutionary ramjet propulsion system. Conventional missiles burn their fuel quickly and coast toward the target, leaving them slow and vulnerable to evasive maneuvers. The Meteor ramjet provides continuous thrust until the absolute moment of impact, creating a deadly no-escape zone 3 times larger than the American AIM-120D missile. Recognizing that financial constraints and sovereignty are primary concerns for Manila, Leonardo introduced a massive geopolitical wildcard in 2026 by offering 100% sovereignty over mission data. Unlike the American F-16 Block 70, where Washington strictly controls the software source code, Europe will allow the Philippines to independently update its threat libraries and electronic warfare frequencies within hours. Despite these strengths, the Typhoon presents an immense financial burden, with operating costs reaching $18,000 to $22,000 per flight hour, alongside a hefty unit price of $120 million per jet, forcing tough long-term budgetary decisions. The induction of 32 Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 5 fighter jets into the armed forces of the Philippines would immediately shatter the existing geopolitical status quo across the Indo Pacific region. On a tactical level, a fleet equipped with the MBDA Meteor missile creates a highly lethal mobile air denial umbrella over the South China Sea, effectively nullifying the numerical superiority of 4th and 4th and 4.5 generation fighters. No longer would the Philippine Air Force remain a purely defensive force confined near its coastal lifelines. Instead, it gains the capability to project high-end electronic warfare and long-range precision strikes beyond its exclusive economic zone. This massive upgrade shifts Manila from being the weakest defensive link in the vital trilateral alliance with the United States and Japan into a highly capable sovereign anchor of regional deterrence. Over the next 3 to 12 months, leading toward the middle of 2027, global defense observers predict two primary procurement pathways for this multi-billion-dollar multi-role fighter project. The first scenario, holding a 45% probability, sees the United States deploying intense diplomatic leverage, combined with its newly approved $2.5 billion foreign military financing grant, to convince Manila to select the Lockheed Martin F-16 Block 70, even though its AIM-120D missile lacks the advanced ramjet endurance of the Meteor. The second scenario, with a 35% probability, involves a hybrid procurement strategy where the Philippine Department of National Defense splits the contract, purchasing an initial squadron of 12 to 16 Eurofighter Typhoon jets to secure the Ekers Mk2 radar and Meteor capabilities, while filling the remaining requirement with more economical single-engine platforms to mitigate the high operational costs. Navigating these complex strategic options will ultimately test the fiscal endurance and political autonomy of the Philippine state as it finalizes its largest defense acquisition in modern history. Ultimately, the intense competition over the 32 aircraft requirement for the Philippine Air Force reveals a profound strategic truth that extends far beyond simple technical specifications. This multi-billion-dollar bidding war is not just an evaluation of which fighter jet flies faster or fires farther. It represents a high-stakes geopolitical chess match between traditional American political patronage and absolute European technological sovereignty. By dangling the unprecedented keys to independent mission data integration, alongside the lethal range of the MBDA Meteor ramjet missile, the Eurofighter Alliance has presented Manila with a rare historic opportunity to break free from external operational oversight. The core strategic lesson here is that true national defense deterrence requires absolute operational autonomy, as a weapons system whose target parameters can be controlled or restricted by a foreign supplier remains fundamentally compromised during a sudden sovereignty crisis. As the defense planners in Manila weigh the massive $18,000 to $22,000 hourly operational costs of the Eurofighter Typhoon against the financial safety net of Washington. The decision they make by 2027 will permanently redefine the security architecture of the Indo Pacific. Manila must decide whether to invest heavily in independent, premium air power or remain securely tethered to traditional alliances that offer lesser technological freedom. It is a choice between maximum sovereign capability and fiscal pragmatism. If you were guiding the defense strategy for the Philippines, would you choose the unmatched independent lethality of the Eurofighter Typhoon and its Meteor missiles? Or would you favor the political security and financial backing that comes with the American F-16 Block 70? Share your analysis in the comments section below. Hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on our deep dive defense breakdowns.